I start? I don't know. But since I'm up, these past couple of days has been a little bit like a roller coaster. I can't get on here and discuss it. And if I, you guys, I gotta get out what I want to talk about. Then I'll speak to everybody at the end. So that's gonna be something new that I do on my channel. It's gonna be speaking to everybody at the end. Don't get offended. It's just something that I want to do because if I can't really multitask like that. Trying to stay on topic and then all of a sudden I see somebody in the chat and they say something to me. So yeah, but that's beside the point. So I decided to make me a little something to eat tonight. And you guys, I'm really going to be getting on a healthy diet. Well, not really diet, but just really getting on some healthy stuff. Just really like vegetables and juicing and just trying to make sure things are right on the inside. Now that doesn't mean I cannot have a drink, but I can only have a drink, you know, here and there, not every time I would say every time people want to go out, or anytime somebody may want to come over and they may want to have a drink. So, but that's it is what it is. But I'm just trying to switch some things up. But I was just sitting here and I was just thinking about a few people that I used to be close with, and it just feels like I'm talking to a stranger. You know, it feels like I'm talking to a stranger now. I don't know who some of these people are anymore. And when I say this, I'm talking about people that I know in my real life, in the flesh. And it's like when I chat with them, it's just a couple of words, and the next couple of seconds, it's just like silence. you know and I, as me being a very good friend to people. I am a very good friend, even though there are sometimes I feel like I'm more of a friend to people than they are to me. Sometimes I'm thinking that's just my right, but sometimes I really do feel like, you know maybe our time is winding down as being friends. And if it is that, I'm okay with that, because people, they come in your life for a reason in the season. Everybody's, people that you may have known for some years. Hell, you may not know them in the next couple of years. I would say the next 10 years. You may not be knowing. You may just know of them, but you just may not be in the know about what's really going on with them. And I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't know if I'm being too sensitive, but I just notice things, and I just notice how it used to how things used to be, and they are not how they used to be. And it got me really questioning, like, hmm, are you really the friend that I'm thinking that you are? Are you really that friend? You know, because I have been that type of friend where we may can talk about something that we have talked about on numerous occasions, and we're still talking about it, in the future. We'll be talking about that in the future. We don't went from the past to the present and now in the future. I'm that type of friend. Like, we done talked about past situations, and we couldn't get past them. But me being the friend that I am, I'm gonna try to help you get it. Get past it. You know, I'm gonna try my best to be that listening ear and to give you the advice. I don't give a damn if it's the same advice. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to be that person. And sometimes I would say the majority of the time, it seems like once someone gets well, or maybe they are just in a different place within themselves, and they kind of forget about the one friend that was kind of in their corner. And you know that, I'm not gonna lie, that's a hurtful feeling. It's a really hurtful feeling because I feel like, you know why switch up now? You know, was you just coming around because you needed somebody to talk to? or where you just needed me for your own convenience because you was in your feelings and emotions. And if that was the case, you know, that's pretty jacked up, but I would hope that it was a genuine, you were being genuine with me, you know, and it wasn't being on some fake stuff, because I wasn't being fake with you. Even though there were days, maybe there were days, we made, we talked, we had conversations, the same conversations, and over again, and I may not want to talk, you know, but I still wasn't being, like a person that's going to be like, oh, well, I done already told you what you need to do. Hang the phone up. I didn't do that. I didn't do that, but I really do feel like I'm losing a few of the other of my closest friends, and I don't really know how to really approach them with this about this because it's really deep for me. You know, I had one friend to that was going through some things. I'm not going to tell all their business because I don't do that. But they were going through some things, and it was some months that I had to be with them. And once they decided to make a change and a shift, um, I didn't hear from them. I didn't hear from them until maybe I think it was maybe towards the end of another year, and that really hurted me. Like, what was the whole point of me spending all that time? Because I put my stuff on the side to help you, and for you not to even reach out to let me know anything, I just feel like, wow, were you really my friend? You know, and I was shocked to get a phone call. I was shocked because I was really a little upset, disappointed, because I would have thought you would have did something totally, completely, different than what you did. And what you did was something that I was not expecting for you to do. I mean, I'm not a stranger, you know. I'm someone that was there for you when you thought about ending it all. And I can't get that time back that I had spent with you. That I spent with you. You know? I can't get that back. I had people mad at me in my family because they needed me. But I was nowhere. I was MIA because I'm over here on the other side of part of town trying to help somebody else out with their stuff. And it's like when that situation happened to me, it made me look at a lot of people differently that has been going through things. Granted, I go through my things too, but kind of I deal with my things a little bit differently. You know, yeah, may have to you may have to vent, but sometimes you just may have to just switch up on you may have to just switch it up on the inside like I do, and move forward. And sometimes everybody's not like that, and they need somebody close to them to help them out with whatever they may be going through. But I would never leave a friend in destitute. Like, I don't know who does that, but that's really sucky. Because if you're gonna be needing help, you need to be the one to be that person that's gonna be right there for your friend that gave you the help when you was in need. And it's sad that you have individuals out here that's for me as a friend, that was a selfish move. Because I didn't really understand why did I have to get cut off? Why did I have to get ignored? Why did my phone calls go straight to voicemail? You know? And then when they try to come back in your life, they want to make it seem like everything is like old times, and it's not. It's been a couple of days where, well, for me now in this new year, I if I want to talk to you, I will talk to you. But if I don't, I just won't pick up the phone. I'm not, I mean, I'm just not going to be the old person that you used to know. Hurrying up and answering the phone for you. You can call somebody else. You know. You can call somebody else. If it's in an emergency, call 911. But Castro, it gotta be more focused on him. I got to. I got to. I've put too much of my own self into others. And I just refuse to go down that path again with individuals that are not being grateful for a friend like me. And I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's the truth. I have to do what's right for me, you know? And even if that means that I may have to cut a few people off, hey, if it comes to that, it may have to come to that. Our time may have run its course. I'm just learning to accept the fact that how things may be feeling right now, it ain't gonna always be like that forever. You know, never get too comfortable because things will change. And the reason why I'm talking like this because I've been through that, and before even this situation, but I have been through some situations, and I'm just learning to move a little differently. And I think it's time for a few people out there to just move a little bit differently. Switch it up, switch it up. You know, don't be by yourself in destitute, crying and moping. You know, just get up and go out and just live your life. I was telling somebody earlier today that I had some problems with a person, and I told them, yeah, you may love that person, but if that person's not loving you like how you are loving them, then you just have to put your feelings to the side, and you may have to stop loving them as much as you do. And you know what they told me? It's like, I don't know if I could do that. Well, continue with that mess. Continue letting someone affect your moves. Continue to let someone pull you down to the point where you feeling like you can't make it without them because you're not willing to put the work in. I refuse, I refuse to let someone get me back into that state of mind of thinking that I always, well thinking that I'm going to just, not, I can't live without them, or I need you. If anything, we need the Lord a lot more than these individuals out here. You know, if you're by yourself, hey, just get into the Word. Read your Bible, whatever you may believe in. You know, get in tune with that because that would help you a lot more than trying to go to other people and you're only gonna get the same answers. You only gonna get the same answers, and I would suggest that. Well, I did suggest to this person that, you know, either you're gonna move on or you're gonna continue to complain about things that you cannot change because that person is not willing to change for you. And that's what I had to learn. I was just only preaching what I knew from past situations to her now. I don't think she wanted to hear that, but sometimes you just have to not bite your tongue and you have to let them people know, hey, stop crying over spilled milk. You know, stop crying over spilled milk because you're gonna eventually be wiping it up as if the cup keep on spilling, wiping and keep on spilling. And you should not be doing that. I wouldn't be doing that now. That's why I'm not so quick to be around a lot of people that are interested in me or that really wants to be with me. You know, that those ships have sailed and they have gone to other voyages. I mean, well, to another voyage because I'm just not in the mood for that. I'm just really not. Mm-mm. Sex is so irrelevant to me. I don't even crave that. Well, I don't crave that. I used to crave it, but I don't crave that. I don't crave to be in that. Well, I would say that in those things with individuals. I just don't. Mm. But like I was saying, I know I went off on another subject, but yeah, I mean, I just feel like sometimes I feel like people are just leaving, or just really maybe just not being that friend like I thought they would be, and hey, it is what it is. I wish you the best. You know. Mm. Hold on, you guys, I gotta chew this up. Mm. I love that. I'm having me a little pasta, but I wish you the best. But I ain't. I'm not gonna lower myself and my standards for you anymore. I just can't do that because it's not precipitated back towards me. It's not. I'm not getting it back. I'm not receiving it. I'm not receiving what I done put out back to you. I'm not receiving what I put out to you back towards me. So you know, mm-mm. I'm just not gonna be the one that always calls. And this is so sad that I had a friendship with someone that they got mad at me talking to me. Well, I forgot about that. They stopped talking to me for a little minute because he was upset because I was spending time with somebody else. I was a friend. But I'm like, man, I'm not even. I'm not. They was acting really in my eyes as if I was having sex with them, and we're just friends. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're having all these emotions and feelings and getting all puffy because a brother is not hitting you up when you want him to hit you up, or answer the phone when you think he should answer the phone, baby. That really threw me off guard. I'm like, damn. But at the same time, it brought me back to that place of me being more of a friend than people are to me. And that's a sucky feeling because I know what I did. I'm like, do you know how you coming off to me? Sometimes I may need a break from people. And I do. I don't call a lot. I don't really call. I may I'd rather send you out. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'd rather send you a text. Okay, I'd rather send you a text than really call you. Because sometimes I don't always have a lot to say over the phone. I'm not really a phone type of person like that. We don't have that type of relationship where we're always on the phone and we just maybe just talk about random stuff. I would say just random things. I'm not really that big. I'm not big on talking like that to everybody like that. I'm not. You know, just not. And that's just me. I mean, it's nothing against anybody. I'm just not that big on talking over the phone. I would say. I guess it may. Well, I would say like this. It may depends on how close we are, or yeah, or maybe the person. I don't know. But I'm trying to change that, and I'm trying to work on that because sometimes people cannot always accept that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You said I've been up for. You said I've been up working for 5 days, and the shadows people. Oh, you said the shadow people are surrounding me. Please help. Well, I would suggest that you call on Jesus when it comes to those shadows people because that may just be your mind playing tricks on you. Even though I have heard about stuff like that, but just call on whoever you may believe in. I can't help you with that, but I just gave you a little advice. hmm Turn your light. Look, you can always turn the light on. Do what you got to do. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on, but that may be a little bit of sleep paralysis, perhaps. I don't know. It could be that, but I hope you get some help. I don't know where you are at, hmm but yes, indeed. But I'm just saying, yeah, my brother's gonna just be taking a step back. You know, because and one thing that really pissed me off with this person that I've been friends with for some years now is that one time I text her something to the extent of some issues that I was having with the individual that I was dealing with, and all of a sudden I got a whole it was just a couple of words like I'm out, I'm busy, talk to you later, I can't talk right now, but I'm like any other time. Any other time when I was busy trying to watch my little stuff on on YouTube, I got interrupted with your stuff, and I paused my television. You know, I paused a lot of things for you to talk to you because you need somebody to talk to, and for you to send me that, I was just really like, wow, damn, where did this come from? Because we normally would have laughs, and we would send each and we would send each other things. But when I got that message, I'm like, damn, that ain't never been said before when it came to me and you. We ain't never did that. We ain't never just said, "Oh, I can't talk right now. I'm out." You could at least said we could talk to give me a few seconds. I'm gonna read what you said and I'm gonna respond back to you. But but just to give me that, can't talk right now. I'm out. And then we never did even come back to the conversation that we was talking about. It just opened up it just for me it opened my eyes like, damn, you really didn't even want to talk about what I wanted to talk about. You know, maybe I should have a spirit of um mm, of not giving a damn anymore. Maybe I should be like that more often. Maybe, but I do give a damn. But maybe I should just stop giving so much of a damn all the time. You know, because that's what I mean. Honestly, that's what I'm getting back. And that's what people shows me. They don't give a damn. So I think I should do that more often. Stop answering them phones. Don't reply back so quick. I'm the one I'm the one that reply. Like if you send me a message, I would reply back to your ass real quick. I don't wait a couple of hours to reply back to you. And I can't stand that. That really irks my nerve for someone to text me the next day or almost at 12 and I text you in the afternoon. I text you in the afternoon around 4 something. I'm using this as an example. I text you at 4 and you just hit me back up at 12, or let alone the next couple of days. I mean the next day. Ah, you can just that really tears me up on the inside. I cannot stand that. And it's and that goes to show me how much you really feel about me. And that goes that and this ain't me honestly, this ain't gotta be a friend. It can be a significant other. For anybody to do that to you is really disrespectful. And it's really going to show that you don't give a fuck. Oops, I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on stop cussing. But it's really, I mean, that's what it really is. You really don't give a damn. Oh, you can wait. That's how I feel like. Oh, you can wait. I come to you when I feel like it. Why should I be dealing with people that's coming to me when they feel like it? Wow. Because I don't do people like that. You know, if I don't feel like talking, I would just tell you today it's not a good day, and I will talk to you later on. I would not leave you on a cliffhanger like most people have been doing me for the past couple of days or weeks or months, you know, on a cliffhanger as if, hey, did you see me text here? I mean, I did hit you up. Did you get my call? Man, I tell you. And then the other day, I called somebody that I call them the money man. They are the money man. And all of a sudden, I get one ring. The next ring, I got a pickup. Well, they picked up, but they hung the phone up in my face. Hung the phone up in my face, and I have been with this person when I was in my 20s, helping them with some things, and for them to hang the phone up in my face, and I might, and I look, I'm not a bugaboo, but for them to hang the phone up in my face after all the shit that I did for them when they didn't even have when the options for them was very very limited, I was like, you mother, ooh, I'm trying to work on not saying that F word, but I'm like, you nigga, you have the audacity. I was helping your ass out when you didn't have a lot of niggas that was willing to even come to the motherfucking to the forefront when you needed some shit done so you could make your money. Ooh, you don't have to worry about me calling you no more at all. And you know what? Now that I look at it, you may lost a few jobs because of your attitude. Yeah, and this person's a lot older than I am. Yeah, this person's a lot older than I am. They stuck in their ways. So you may have lost a few jobs. Uh-huh. That's probably why you ain't been calling a brother to help you out with some work. I couldn't believe that. Like, I really could not believe that. I really couldn't. I'm like, wow. After all these days in the cold and rain, helping your ass out when you didn't have, a lot of motherfuckers recording us, putting us on Facebook because your ass is driving erratic, and you wouldn't have the nerve to not do that, not to even say anything to me. I ain't been calling your phone back to back, back to back, back to back. Usually I would wait for you to hit my line when you need me. Boy, it just goes to show people change. They don't gotta worry about me because I'm gonna be changing right along with the people too. Mm-hmm. Got to. I'm gonna show you a little something that I found in my closet when it comes to the bullshit that I'm seeing when it comes to you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I mean, that was just totally disrespectful to me. I just didn't like that. Cause I'm the least person to want to not, well, I would say to act in those type of ways when it comes to individuals. Now, I'll let you know if I cut you off, but I wouldn't be disrespectful to you to the point where I'm ignoring you, not giving you a reason, um, just ignoring you. I'm just not one of those types at all, at all. But it's all right. I keep my faith in God's hands. That's the only person I can, but really to count on, and a few family members, and a few people that I would say a couple of new friends, that I've met online through this whole YouTube thing. You know, y'all know who y'all are. I talk to y'all a whole lot, but I don't know. It's just something in how people that know you in the flesh and they switch up so quick. But that's expected in life because people change. Sometimes I feel like I have always stayed the same. It's just the people that surround me that has changed. I know that may sound kind of silly, but sometimes I still feel those feelings when I was once a child. Those feelings sometimes still come back. You know, sometimes people can make you feel very, very small at times, but not too small. But I was saying in the moment, it's like, wow, you didn't give a damn at all. You didn't give a rat's ass. Not didn't you? Not did you? You know, I'm just keeping it real. Oh, hey, good. Hey, Raphael. Oh, I'm trying to. I done got off car. I was reading that person's name. I'm like, what in the heck is that? Someone's trying to bring some evilness. Well, not evil. It's not evilness, but I don't know what that is. But I don't partake in those type of things. Oh, let me get my glasses on. I need to see. Hold on, I gotta wipe this off. Gotta wipe this off. Give me a little moment in time. I don't like the way that name is spelled. Okay, you said I'm trying to work on my cussing too because you two got all these restrictions on us using profanity. And that's something that I don't understand either because they say this is just, a platform and we can just say this and say that, but they want to get so sensitive. Well, hell, we already at 8. We are restricting our videos, so it's only what you should be only people that's 18 or older should be able to watch these type of videos, right? I don't understand that, but honestly, I feel like YouTube should be leaving that on the parents. You know, Control what your kids are watching. They shouldn't be not be listening to us because we may talk about things that where we well obviously we not may, but we do talk about things that are for grown-ups, not for kids. Me personally, I don't really too much like entertaining anything with the kids involved. And that's on YouTube because I don't, for me the kids are distraction, and they can be on. I don't allow my own nieces or nephews to be around me when I'm doing my grown folk thing. Mm-mm. You go over there and watch you go over there and watch your kids stuff. You're not being in my face looking at me and what I'm doing because when I was their ages, that was the thing. Once we get to somebody's house, you go with the kids. Honestly, you don't be in the grown folks area. You know, yeah, that's you just don't. I'm just getting, I don't give a dang. I honestly don't give a dang. A damn. I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a damn about them giving me an extra. Well, I would say if I get a strike, I take it down. But as far as that monetization now, well, y'all can keep that because you know y'all taking money from the big ones to the lower ones, and so it really doesn't make any deal. I mean, it really doesn't make a difference no matter what you do. That's why I would suggest people just secretly, you know, put your cash app out there because I think one day YouTube may try to get on. Well, they may try to say, oh, you can't say cash app. You know, I'll just say get a look, get a paper and write your name down. And you ain't so instead of saying cash app, just show the people where to donate that to your channel and get your money like that. Forget a super chat. I would suggest any big time YouTuber and lower, hell, get it all to your cash app. Get it all sent to your cash app. You know, because the way that Google is, really being greedy, hmm is ridiculous. Because that is $1 billion corporation right there, and they got him. Well, they probably more than billion. I don't know. It could be trillion, but they got it. They've been around for some years, so they got it. YouTube got it. All these big time names, they got the money. They got it. Look. These some like for these stores out here. When it comes to thieves, they got insurance. I'm not promoting to steal, but they got insurance. They got it. They got insurance. That's why I don't understand why they be having the employees to risk their lives, you know, for their merchandise. And when they are paying their employees the amount, well, really the correct amount of money. Mhm. That's another topic for another day. But yeah. But you guys, I didn't have too much to talk about. I didn't see too much anything interesting in the news to chat about. Um, was there anything interesting that I seen? I don't think it was. I really don't think it was. I just decided to make a few videos. I just decided to get on here and kind of vent about that because I just kind of needed to get that out of my system because I just don't like that. I don't want people putting me on a guilt trip as if I'm not being the friend that I know I am being. I'm a damn good friend. I'm the type of friend I open my house up to you. I feed you my food. Oh, excuse me. I feed you my food that I'm supposed to survive for the month. You know, I'm that friend. I'm that friend that'll help you. You know. Oh my goodness, I got choked. But yeah, mm-hmm. I'm that friend. But honestly, I'm happy. I'm still happy. And my circle will always remain how it is. Small, never too big or large. I don't need a crew. I don't need a crew. I don't need a crew at all. I never have. I never have and never will need a crew. Mm-mm. It's always been solo dolo for me. It has been. From elementary to middle school to high school and even into my adult life. Yep. It has always been like that. And um, I don't I don't have any ill feelings about why it's like that at all. I just continue to do me and be a good law abiding citizen and handle my business like how I know how to handle it. Hmm. That's right. I'm trying to have look. I'm trying to make it to. I'm trying to get to to the age where I don't have anything to worry about. So if I get stopped by the police, they won't have to look me up or anything because I don't have. I never had anything on my name. I'm A1 in the sauce. I mean, I'm A1 in the system, and I'm trying. And honestly, I am trying to keep it like that as a black man. Hmm. I am trying to keep my record clean. You know, I'm just trying to make sure that you know my life will always remain in peace and less drama and and I would say tragedy. You know, even though those things comes along with life, I'm not oblivious to that. But as long as I can control it, it will remain that way always and forever. I'm going to put it out there in the atmosphere. It will always remain that way, most definitely, because I protect my peace. I protect you know my where I lay my head at and who I want around me. I'm not out there trying to chase you know things that's not good for me. I can have my own little party at the house. I don't necessarily have to go out to feel like something. Mm-mm, I don't, because I'm already because honestly on the inside I am something. Sometimes I can be a hot mess. I can be a hot mess at times. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can be a hot ass mess at times. But at the same time, I'm my own hot ass mess. And I love it, whether people like it or not. I love it. The Lord knew me before He formed me. You know, so He knows. He knew I was gonna be like this. He knew I was gonna be like this. But on that note, you guys, it's time for me to get up on out of here. You know, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat all of this because I don't want to have heartburn. Mm-mm. But I gotta tell you, I'm gonna eat this later on in the day. Take me another walk because you got to keep your body moving around. Take another walk. You know, get some sun, get some fresh air. Because honestly I'm a little bit out the clear from my cold. So I'm getting back out there and getting some air. Because today felt really really great. I don't know. It really did. It felt so great. I didn't even check the temperature, but it really did feel. It felt really really good. But on that note, you guys. Ooh, see what? Mm, 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 mm. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm hitting. I'm hitting. I'm hitting. I'm hitting. I'm hitting the hammer on the head when it comes to the time for me to lay it on down because that when I get to yawning and wiping my eyes, it may look like I'm crying. If you're around me, and you can get to know me. Um, those are signs that I'm getting top. I'm ready to tap out. I'm ready to tap. I'm ready to tap out. Ooh, oh wait, but you know what? Before I go, I can say this, and if you're coming in on the end, I wish people would hit the like button for a brother, so I can give some suggestions, for people that may not know who I am. But I wanted to say this too, cause I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest, cause I'm getting sleepy too. Oh my goodness, hold on, you guys. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Um, when it comes to helping people out, I really do feel like whether if they are related to you, you should pay them just like how you would pay someone that's not related to you in that same day. They really should have to wait days and days for you to pay them because you just never know what that person may have a debt with. They may have a debt with somebody else and they need to pay them off. All because they was expecting to get what you owe to them because they helped you with some work. And I just don't understand that when it comes to people that make, that may know you. Well, I would say that is in your family, or but just family. Any family members should be paying their family members either in the same day or whenever that check drop. You know, the next day, especially if you're working underneath the table. There's no excuses for people to be waiting on their monies at all. It's no excuse. Because had it been somebody that was a little older than I am, they would have got paid in that day or the next day, and that'd have been it. Or really they would have been told a date that they would have been, or that they would have been able to get their monies. But to not be, but someone that is younger, for me it's like, oh well, you're young, so therefore I'm going to pay you whenever I feel like it, and it's in my eyes, that's bull crap. You know, it's bull crap because you didn't hesitate. You didn't hesitate to ask for help. So why are you hesitating to pay me for the help? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just never understood that. I just never. But yeah, I don't understand that. But these people can come in and say all they want, whatever they want to say. I don't give a damn about that. But whatever. But yeah, I just don't understand. You should be paying people in, the correct and the right amount in that day. In that day. I just never understood that. Just why are you waiting constantly waiting? For what? For what? Makes me think. It makes me think. Or for me, it makes me think like other things. It really does. It really, really does. I just never understand that. I just never understood that. I just never understand why I gotta be the one put on the back burner. All because you may have some things going on with you. Just don't get that. But on that note, you guys, y'all be safe, be blessed, and not stressed. And we'll chat again another time. Peace, you guys. Thank you, Raphael, for getting that person up on out of here. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.